Oh. I forgot to change something, but you know what? We'll just go with it for now. Hey there, Siri bot. Welcome on through, Bean. Thank you so much for keeping all of us safe. Stream Elements? Oh. Did you guys know that Stream Elements may or may not be going down soon? Oh no. But anyway, welcome on through, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic day. It's currently Monday. You guys made it through another weekend. Great job. Here we go with another CheetiChat workout stream. Early in the morning. It's currently what? 10 o'clock. Wow, look at that. A little early today. Very cool. Very swag. I like it. I like it. Hey, fella. Is it fella or is it fila? Oh, wah, wah. Hey, Vexy. How's it going, Bean? It's the Vexy bird. The one that chirps. You got it right the first time, says fella. Gotcha. Vexy says, Cheetie, you're a cute burb. What? Me? Maybe. But so are you. Alveno says, free Cheeto time. Yeah. But what we're doing here is we're going to do our first 10 minutes here, just kind of saying hi to everyone. Kind of like an introduction thing. You know how some people do, like the stream is just starting here, right? Except we're going to do the thing where we actually talk to each other. There you go, Vexy. Great job. Oh, come back, please. Uh-oh. Come on. Please don't be all messed up now. Okay. Okay. Very good. Wow, that was really interesting. So, you know what I found out? I found out that YouTube was very unhappy with us. I did not know this, but YouTube was not happy with us. We were apparently, last stream, which was on Friday, we were playing copyrighted music. I had no idea. Thankfully, I didn't get, like, banned from YouTube for that.
A wah wah with a.
Oh, wah 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 wah. Great job, Vexy. That's what a volley should do. They should do their awawas. Stream Elements is now running. Guys, did you know that Stream Elements might be going down? It's so sad to see. Oh no. Hello to our YouTube friends over there. I see you over there. You are not forgotten. You chat. You get your chat in the chat. Hey, Painty. Welcome on through. How you doing today? Guys, did you know I actually put the full body on today? Look at me go. Look at me go, guys. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa, look at that. You see that? Whoa, look, there goes that foot. Whoa. Crazy. Painty says, I'm good. What about you? I'm doing wonderful. Ooh, my right ear is getting some love there. Hello there, drum. Do you guys hear that? It's just in the right ear. Alan says, and somehow it hasn't gone wrong yet. I know, isn't that cool? We're like advanced. We're like advanced streaming today. Look at me go, guys. Look at my little Petey's go. I can do it. But don't you worry, we'll be hopping onto that treadmill here in just a little bit, in another 5 minutes. You guys can watch me just do the march, you know. But yeah, I got these little clips. You remember when I was talking about the whoa? Hold on, get over there. What are you doing? Get up there. You know how I was talking about the little clips were on like the chest and the waist trackers, but for some reason they didn't put them on the legs. I bought the clips. and I installed them. And it took me like a whole 30 seconds instead of 5 minutes to put the trackers on. It's so nice. I changed things and I made it for the better. Guys, it hasn't been 15 minutes yet, but make sure that you're keeping hydrated. Did you have your breakfast this morning? You should. Oh, Painty, you are absolutely fine. Painty says, I've been looking into VR headsets, but I'm not sure which one would be best for beginners. What do you think? For beginners, I would say if you're looking to just get in and not take it too seriously or anything, and don't have a gaming computer, obviously, then the Quest 3S is a great way to get in. They're usually relatively cheap, like $299 or something like that, US dollars, somewhere around there. They're pretty decent machines. However, right about now, I think we're just about to hear the announcement of another headset coming out, which might bring the prices of things down. So I would maybe wait a little bit longer, maybe a month or two from now, if you can. If clarity is a thing that you really like, if you like to experience stuff with good visual clarity, then probably the Quest 3 would be a good option. However, something called a Steam Frame is about to come out from Valve, which is going to be even most likely more expensive than the Quest 3, but should in general just be a heck of a lot better than any of the meta headsets that are out right now. Including eye tracking, if that's a thing you like. Hey Cheesecake, welcome on through, Bean. I can't really, I would say I could recommend like one of the Vive headsets or something like that, but those have not had a good track record being reliable or anything like that. Hey Yibide. Yibide says, hello Kyle Cheetybeard, how are you? I'm doing wonderful, Bean. I'm about to get my little workout started here. And we're in full body for once. Wow, look at me go. Hey! Who's that? Mr. Ink Boy has hit that follow button over on twitch.tv. Thanks so much for doing that, and I hope you enjoy your stay, Bean. Welcome on through. Oh, wow. You bought the Fro Flexi twice. Can't wait to give one to a friend. He has no clue when it's ready. It'll be sent to his house. Hey, very cool. I have no idea what that Fro Flexi is, though. What is that? Oh, that music is really loud. Hold on. What the heckies? Hello? You know, the bad thing is I think it's just this one song, so it's gonna like be too quiet after this. The flexi trackers? You mean the flex pose? Can you do a meme? Only because you asked so nicely. You know what they say. You know, these birds that I have over here, I've had them for a while. I've had them for about 6 or 7 years. You know? Does Bird need music for streams? I can rig up something long. No, I don't need any music or anything like that. I have music in the background. Yeah, so Vexy, right? So basically what you're saying is that somebody parked in a handicap parking spot without the handicap tag on their car, and you got mad at that, and instead of like doing, like just letting it happen, you just took the car and went whoosh, and then it landed right here. No! Painty Studio says 6, 7. Hold on. I heard you need a delivery of OO? No. Hey, what's up? Oh. Hey. What are you poking me for? Just stop that. Hey, Dimply. Welcome on through. Cheesecake says, "Car be gone." Car be gone, brought to you by the creator of Kitchen Gun and Bleach Eraser Guy. Ebay says, "Hi, Cheaty Bird, you make my week better." Aw. Well, thank you. I hope I make all of your guys' day better. I try my best. Hey, Liger. Welcome on in. What time is it now? Oh, we're actually behind schedule. Let's get onto this thing. We're 2 minutes behind schedule, guys. We can't be doing that. We can't be slacking. Come on. Wait a minute. How'd they get over there? Oh, we'll fix it in a second here. There we go. Yibide says, "You give good vibes. I try my best. Won't you be my neighbor?" Alrighty, and then we're gonna speed it up to there, and then we're gonna start marching. There we go. Up, hold on. Before we do that though, I do see a little problem, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
How do you catch a fish with a computer? Use clickbait.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we did it. There we go. Hop back on this. There we go. Yeah. Over on YouTube, people over there can see chat from Twitch, and people on Twitch can see chat from YouTube. You can say hi to people if you want. But look, guys. We're on it now. We're moving. We're schmoovin' and grooving. Look at this high-tech technology we got going on here. Wow. Look at that. Creeper says, "Hi, YouTube." Hello there, Creeper. Zephyr says, "How do you catch a fish with a computer?" You use clickbait. Of course. TBA Avenger over on YouTube.com says, "Hey, Cheaty, on the treadmill." That's right. I'm doing my morning exercises and I'm bringing you guys along with me. What's the treadmill made of? Metal and plastic, I guess. And motors. Maybe a little bit of rubber too. But now, you guys have seen it. Well, you guys have seen the full body tracking. Get down there. Wow, there you go. Oh. Plastic. Mental. Bexy says, good bird. Good bird. Have a pistache. Ow. Delicious. Dimply says, but yes, Yibude, only the best vibes here. I haven't been here that much despite following for a bit now, but I'm gonna stay. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're keep sticking around. There we go. It's always great to have you guys just be here and chat with me here. There is I think there's a command called followage, ! Followage for Twitch users. I'm not sure if it works over on YouTube though. It might. TBA says, can we hear a joke, Cheaty? I need some laughs. Well, you know, I recently went to a wedding for two antennas. The service was okay, but the reception was incredible. Dimply says, I've only been following since May 7th of this year. Oh my gosh. It's Numix. Guys, it's Numix. It's Numix of Ollie right there in the chat. Just so you know, oh, I'm missing that because the chats are so big. Just so you know, the chat system doesn't work unless the messages are 20 words or shorter. Cheesecake says, so I'm thinking about making some Avali on my printer soon. Once I figure out how to transfer Avies from Blender and Unity to my printer, I'll either start with feature clips for people to wear, or I'll make articulated action figures of Avali. Maybe I'll make a Cheaty one for you. Ah, very cool. I'd love to see that. Oh, you're all good. Oh, you're all good there, Dimply. Unfortunately, I can't read your name there, but I think it says, good evening. How are you? I have a whole 73 subscribers. I love the USA and Russia. I'm from the city of Moscow. Well, hey, welcome on through. Whoa, welcome on through. How you doing today? That one Galaxy Cat over on Twitch.tv. Thanks for that follow, Bean.
That follow button.
Hope you enjoy your stay.
That one Galaxy Cat, the cat of the galaxy.
The one Galaxy Cat. The one, the only cat from the galaxy. Fantastic Four. Ow. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put a battery on. That's kind of important.
The one cat from the galaxy to rule them all.
There we go. Back on the treadmill we go. Yibade says, bye, Cheaty Bird. I gotta go. Have a good one, Yibade. Hope you have a wonderful... Uh-oh. I'm losing a leg. Uh-oh. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, Yibade. You take care of yourself, okay? Now let's see how easy it is to fix it. There. Are we good? Oh, we're at it. Let's fix this one too. I think we're actually fine. Nice. Cheesecake says it's cold in Moscow. I went once for about 10 years ago with Amber for fun and other than the cold. We had fun. I'm sure it's not always cold there. I'm sure it gets warm there every so often. They are more towards the north than they are towards the south, though, so it could be cold there. But wow, it's kind of like it's kind of like Canada. They do get warm there too. Gimmick says, "Oh hey, that's the funny world with all kinds of funny framed toilet pictures." Guys, what do you call a dog that lives in a toilet? What do you do that? Huh? What do you do that with? A poodle. Oh. Guys, people say they're getting sick and tired of my toilet jokes. I guess I'm gonna have to flush this crap down the loo. Lunar says, "Wowie detected, that's me. Hello. Welcome on through." Tango Mango says, "Hi! Hello. Good to see ya." Don't worry, guys. That car was just somebody else parking in another handicap parking spot. Bexy's doing a great job making sure that the people who are actually disabled get to use those spots. Lunar says, "How was last night's movie?" I don't understand fully what the heck is actually going on, because that one was a little hard to follow. All the stuff that was going on in it. It was like bouncing all over the place without any indication about when something was changing. So it was kind of hard to follow. But it was pretty interesting. The movie being like a fan creation and everything like that, the amount of detail that's getting put into it all of a sudden is really cool. To be honest, you didn't want... No, I can follow what's going on, but it was just the pacing and stuff. It was really hard to follow because of how it was being done. It wasn't that I wasn't it's not that I was misunderstanding any of what was going on. It was just the pacing. Because things kept jumping so fast that I couldn't tell when one scene was over and when another one started. I don't even know what the heck the show's actually called. I've just been watching it with them. What is it called? Your RNG is just so good. That's how you do it. You guys like my little player over there? I got a little tape player over there. Hey Rocky, welcome on through, Bean. How you doing today? I don't think it's called Tamers. I can't remember what the heck it was called. Rocky says, "I'm good. Just came back from school. Welcome back. Glad you could stop by." Restream says, "You've received 100 messages today. Whoa. We're advancing, guys. We got a whole 100 messages. Did you know that? Wow." No way. Would it be like Tamir? Which, I literally kid you not, means your mom. That is beautiful. I love it so much. Hello to our YouTube viewers over there. Welcome on through today. I see you. Tom Mayer. No way. Tom Mayer. Ooh, piece of candy. I would love to have a piece of candy. Unfortunately, I don't have any candy right now. I need to maybe change up that stuff since I'm trying not to do that kind of thing anymore. But I don't have any candy at the given moment. However, I do have a throne down there. If you guys are interested in checking that out, you can send me something in the mail if you like. Happy birthday, Cheaty. Have a video of one of my birds singing and laughing. If you're talking about a Discord message, I cannot check that during the streams. Uh-oh. I see we're starting to turn sideways. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, guys. All things considered, these trackers are not working too bad. I think I like them quite a lot. Lizard. See, let's stand here for a moment. You can see it slowly auto-correcting itself. And back on the treadmill we go. That is awesome. I love that so much. It's just auto-correcting. Like, all you gotta do is just stand still for a moment and it does it. Vexy says, Cheaty, did you listen to the silly noise I sent you last time? I never got around to doing that, unfortunately. What was the sound for? Oh, over there. There we go. Wah! Is it a wah? Is it you going wah? Billings says, oh, I got a cringe soundbite. What's that? Let us know. What kind of cringe are you listening to? I feel like everybody's got like a little bit of cringe that they listen to. Something that's cringe, but they like really enjoy it. Like, and the whole word of like cringe could be anything. Like this, like technically, like this right here. To some people, this is cringe. That's cringe. To some people, I mean, probably even just that. Having a bird cam on a stream or something like that. Some people would probably go like, I don't like that. But you know what? I'm doing my thing. So you do your thing. Yeah. If you want to friend me over on Discord, it's CheetiBurd. So Cheety Bird, all one word, no capitals, over on Discord. You're more than welcome to do so. Numix says, I'm cringe and I'm happy about it. I'm cringe and I'm proud. I'm cringe and I'm proud. They're getting kind of hot. Hold on. I need to turn this fan on high. Or on low. Or medium at least. High. Or that's off. High, medium. Because we can't be sweating in this headset like that. Kind of expensive if I do that. What was the Discord name? It's Cheety Bird. If you look at my I think if you look at the top of the what is it called? If you're on desktop right now, it'll be twitch.tv/hio_Cheety Bird. Just take Cheety Bird and then put that into Discord. It's all under lowercase, sorry. Yeah, like that. Lunar says Cheety Bird. Just like that. Hello to our YouTube viewers over there. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm currently on a treadmill right now, marching along, doing my morning workout. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Don't forget to say hi in the chat so I can say hello to you. If you chat in the chat, you get a character at the bottom of the screen as well. You think it worked? I won't be able to check it right now. I mean, I'm on a treadmill. There's no way I can click anything on screen at the moment. Hey, very nice. I think I've got another 15 minutes here. After I get off the treadmill, I can start checking messages, but I can't do it until then. I'm not ignoring you. I literally can't click things on the screen while doing this. Yeah, I'm moving too much. Also, these controllers are not the greatest at pinpoint accuracy either. Cheesecake says, odd question. Not at all. What type of volley are you currently using? This is called the V Volley, which is by V Chimera over on Blue Sky, and I think also Twitter excuse me, possibly. You can find this avatar over on Gumroad and also Jinxie. It is cheaper on Jinxie right now. I think it's only 20 bucks on Jinxie and $30 over on Gumroad. It's on sale right now. Normally it would be 30 bucks, but it's currently 20 on Jinxie because they're currently working on updating it. And while they work on that, they're going to keep it at a cheaper price. Just so you know. Lunar says, that's a chicken. Nah. Failing says, okay, I might be inconsistent after 10 minutes here. I have to be productive today while on vacation. Oh no. Productivity, but hey, at least you're doing something, keeping yourself out of trouble. Very cool. Alex Furry says, hola. I only speak English, unfortunately. So if you would like to speak to me, I can do that too. But hola, ¿cómo estás? Failing says, I stay at home. I don't get into trouble. Hi-yo chicken bird. Bien le bonjour. We get Guten Morgen. I can say those too. Guten Morgen. Well, don't forget to go for walks or like around the block and stuff like that. If you can do that. If that's a thing that's available to you. Always good to do. Alright, we're at 20 minutes here. I think another 10 minutes at least and we'll be good to go. How do I say? Mi no hablo español. Unfortunately. But thanks so much for stopping in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Failing says, I am on BP meds? BP meds. I'm not sure what that is, and getting used to a CPAP. I can't exercise. I see. BP meds. I'm not sure what that means, but I understand. I know what CPAPs are. Vexy says, Cheaty, why are there so many cars illegally parked across the handicap spots? I need to throw. Oh, blood pressure. Okay. That makes sense. I think my trackers are messing up again. I can kind of see them doing a thing down there. It looks like I gotta go to the bathroom a little bit down there. Look at him go. He's like, oh no. Why is it so warm in here? Lexi says, like the last one was somehow parked across 5 of them. Well, that's what you get when you have such a humongous vehicle. And then you try and... Actually, that happened the other day. Somebody tried to park over here because there's a street over here. And there's technically 2 parking spaces over here. But a small car parked over on the right-hand side, which left 1 spot for our normal-sized vehicle in front of them. But then somebody with a really long, like, Tahoe came over and parked in that spot, which then the front of their car was going into somebody's driveway. And I was like, dude, you can't do that. You're going to get a ticket. The city over here is very strict about that. If they see you hovering on someone's driveway like that, they will give you a ticket for that. Bexy, what the heckies? You know, we're eventually going to run out of space for all of these recycled vehicles that you're doing here. Raylink says, I got a dip for a bit. When that friend connection finishes, I can send the cringe sound. Sounds good. We'll see you then. Testing out an RSAS. What's an RSAS? Ooh. Let's see where are we at now. 23 minutes. Wow. Wow. Bexy says, what we could do with those cars is melt them down into a cube. Melt them down into a cube and then give them to the Transformers because they need their cube. Oh, a rifle. Very cool, but why is it called an RSAS for? Hey there, Bagel Days. Welcome on through, Bean. How you doing today? Newmick says, I wish there was the same gift, but the Cybertruck instead. I think that would have been quite funny. Oh, that would be kind of funny. I wonder if I could find that. That'd be fun. I mean, if you can find that, because I think all that, I don't even know if that's a video or not. I think that might just be a GIF that plays on here. But if you can find one like that, that'd be hilarious. Pixelmod says, man, it's so cool how you make a habit out of working out. If only there was some kind of group you could join that's about squats or something. Yeah, like today. We'll see. Hello there, Pixelmod. Welcome on through. Bless you. Vexy says, I would also like to throw an angular dumpster on wheels. I think those things are probably really heavy too. A Remington semi-automatic sniper system. Ah. I have never heard of that before. I forget, aren't they like made out of like aluminum or something? Or what's that material that the panels are made out of? Oh, Lunar. What the heckies? They're made out of steel? Is that what they're made out of? Are you sure? That must make them really heavy. That sounds like such a horrible idea to make a all-electric vehicle out of steel, like the frame like that out of, or the frame makes sense. Wait, hold on. Isn't the frame made out of aluminum? I remember that being a thing. Somebody was like testing the strength of like an F-150, which is made out of steel, and then they did another test where they tried to break the frame a little bit. The F-150 bent, and they were able to bend it back into place. But then they did the same thing to a Cybertruck, and it like shattered. Like it didn't bend; it just exploded. Lunar says, one day it'll be loud enough to throw you off the treadmill. You want that to happen? Wow, Lunar, I thought we was friends. Cybertruck is made of stainless steel. That sounds like such a horrible idea. Why would they do that? That doesn't make... I mean, does the truck itself make any sense? But you know. I will say, how do I say? I don't want to like be on any sides or anything like that. But I think the Tesla cars, although I'm not a fan of the way they look, they definitely made it so that a lot of people are much more interested in electric vehicles, and I think that's kind of cool. I would love to get one myself. Not a Tesla. I'd love to get a little itty bitty smart car that's all electric, or maybe like a what is that other one called? The Nissan Leaf. I'd love to get one of those. Those are really cheap cars. But the Cybertruck, everything about that thing is just such a loss. It doesn't. Okay, so no, there's one Cybertruck that I thought looked cool, and it was a Cybertruck that wasn't all silver. It was painted or wrapped or something, so that it looked like what do they call those things? The vehicle from Halo, the Warthog, I think it's called. They painted it to look like that, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I thought that was kind of neat. Other than that, I'm not a huge fan of the thing. Vexy says because they're dumb and they wanted a PS1 car. I don't think like a PS1 car is like a bad idea. I just feel like the whole entire design of the thing, because like think about like just putting like a what do they call those, the Tahoe covers or whatever the heck they call those that go on the back, so like you can turn it into like a crap, what do they call it, like a camper or something, or use it for like work, right? You have to like special order the back end of that because of how they designed it, with that whole slope thing going on. Like everything about that thing is wrong. Alright, hold on, let me stand still for a second. Look at that, it's fixing itself. Look at that. That is so cool. The legs are still a little goofy, but everything else kind of fixed itself. Vexy says it also has no crumple zones. Yeah, that's what I mean. The Cybertruck, I think the frame is made out of aluminum, so it's really, really rigid, which for the most part makes it kind of strong, but if you go over a certain limit of it being strong, it'll just freaking shatter. So if you get into like an accident with one of those, you're gonna have a bad time. Numix says Chinese are actually pulling ahead on EVs lately for all kinds of shapes and sizes, but usually those are for those domestic markets. I mean, hey there, Cookie, welcome on through. No, I've been seeing some of the vehicles that are coming out of China, and they're really cheap. I think you can. I did that. What am I trying to say here? They've been coming out with like little tiny mini trucks for like $5,000, and then it costs like another $5,000 to ship it to the US and everything like that. But still, that's $10,000 for a new vehicle that probably won't last anywhere near as long. Well, I can probably guarantee it won't last anywhere near as long as like a US made vehicle or anything, but still, $5,000 to $10,000 for a whole new vehicle. That's pretty cool. Creeper, could you look that up for me? I'm pretty sure I heard the I think it's the outside, like the panels and stuff, I think are made out of steel, but they were I kept hearing that the Cybertruck's frame was like aluminum or something. Because some guy like drove off of like a little hill or something like that, and the behave, thank you, and the hitch on the back of the truck hit the hill and it shattered the back end of the truck. Cookie says, I'm at work on the clock. Hey, very cool. Glad you're able to join us here today and also get paid to do so. Very cool. Old rolled ultra hard stainless steel alloy. Tesla uses this heavy duty unpainted stainless steel to achieve its signature dent and scratch resistant finish. Now look up, can a Cybertruck's finish be pooped on by a bird and survive it without having to be cleaned right away? But I don't mean the exoskeleton. I mean like the actual frame, like the stuff that everything is sitting on. Matters on the diet of the bird. Well, if it's a whole bunch of fish, you never know. Bexy says it also dies in car washes. I've seen a couple normal cars do that too. Creeper says, well, some birds do have some very acidic doo-doo. But like I heard like if like little tiny bugs like ladybugs and stuff like that come in, or the like if you just park underneath a tree, right, which I would suggest not doing with any vehicle, because it everything out there is going to wreak havoc on your paint job if you do that. But like bugs, especially over here in this area, we're getting these new bugs. What are they called? Lantern flies. Which by the middle of the summer, these things are up in the tree and they pee or something like every like 10 minutes, and there's so many of them in the trees, and if you're like underneath it, you can actually feel it. It is so nasty. These things are apparently coming from Japan or something like that, and they're just kind of like wrecking havoc right now. We don't know what to do. Cast aluminum, says Creeper. The front and rear underbody structures, which form the foundation of the chassis, are made of a massive cast aluminum pieces, often called gigacastings. Frosted Glacier, the Wolf, _1. Thanks so much for hitting that follow button over on twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay, Bean. Welcome on through. Looks like your friend was right.
Frost Glacier Wolf _1.
Heck yeah. Oh, good luck, Lunar. Well, ooh, I think you just won back what you put in. Let's see. Hey, very nice. Oh, we're at 35 minutes. I just realized. I was like, man, it's been a while. Let's turn that off. Bexy says, what do you think would happen if I hit a Cybertruck with an axe? Well, I've actually seen a video of someone doing that. I forget how in the world. Oh. My little $20 exercise watch is like telling me something. What is this? Oh, we did 3,000 steps. Very nice. Apparently, I don't know if that's actually true or not. This is a very cheap watch, but hey, it's something. Good luck, Lunar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, all these misses. Oh my gosh, all these misses. There it is. There it is. It happened. Better luck next time, Rocky. Great job, Lunar. Great job. Now, did you know that you can make a buy-in for those duels? You can do exclamation point duel space how much monies you would like to do, and then their name. I think is how that works. Hold on, let me move this over here. Maybe I have it backwards. Maybe it's dual and the name and then the monies. Oh, and then they have just to accept it, and you can steal 1,000 from them if they accept that. Good luck, Vexy. Oh. I think I'm going to sit down for a little bit. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh. And where's no? What the heckies? Guys, hold on. Let me see if it actually works. Look at this little. Look at this. When I do a sit down, like I'm doing right now, instead of like leaning back or anything like that, I sit forward. My character kind of just like. I don't know if you call that a sploot or what, but he just kind of like haunches down. I think that's so funny. One, fix yourself. It's really hard to do this because the controllers are very finicky right now. Hi. Bagel says, "Aw, a cheaty sploot." Yeah. Looks like you're squatting. That's it. I like the sploot. I like saying it's a sploot. A little bird sploot. Whoa. Okay, let's not go over there. We're not trying to look at butts. We're not trying to look at butts. Wow, guys. Uh-oh. Here we go. Lunar. Uh-oh. I'm just watching these two battle it out down there. Can they survive? You gotta type it. I don't think it works like that. These Pokemon don't actually recognize type advantages, but it looks like it's working out in your favor. Oh no, a miss. Oh no. Here we go. There it is. Oh no, Rocky. Great job, Lunar. Better luck next time, Rocky. Oh boy. I don't know if it's because I'm really hot right now because of doing that treadmill stuff. It feels like really oddly hot in here. Hold on. Hold on. How do I do this without like flashing you guys? Hold on, let's just do this. There we go. There we go. Now I'm gonna walk over here and check this AC over here. Turn this down a little bit more. I'm really, I know this sounds really weird, but I'm actually kind of really sensitive to heat. One of the medications I take. So, I overheat kind of easy. It just suddenly feels really hot all of a sudden. I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling so great. You guys heard it. Hayo said he's hot. Excuse you. I'm a hot color. I'm an orange. I'm orange. I'm not a cool color. I'm a hot color. Yeah. Creeper says, you said it, not me. Nuh-uh. I said nothing of the sort. No proof, no way, no how. Cheaty, go get some water. No, you said you're white. It's a Cheeto dust that makes you orange. That is true. That is true. I did. Oh. I did say that. Did you add the fish sound effect? I did not. What sound effect was that again? Oh, that. Oh, there. If you're on the oh. Yeah, I think some water's in order. Hold on, I'll be right back. Wow. Well, hopefully that chills out here in a second. That's actually kind of getting annoying. I do have shadow play running. I can fly. Well, I mean, you can also do. Hello? Testing? Does my voice suddenly sound like I got it like a lot more bassy all of a sudden? Oh, testing? Did I do something? Alrighty, Cookie. Congratulations. Great job today. Bagel Day says, you sound okay, I think. Weird. I wonder why it sounds like that to me. Have fun going home, Cookie. Wow. Wow. Guys, did you know? You probably didn't know. You probably didn't. But did you know? Did you know that if you clean a vacuum cleaner, did you know that if you throw out a garbage can, you probably didn't know. Hit your Eclipse one. Welcome on through, Bean. How you doing today?
I lost 1,000 from the duel.
You sure did. That's what happens when you accept one of those. Did you know you can check how many fish you currently have, which is our virtual currency over here, by typing !fish in the chat? Ooh. Delicious. Looks like Rocky has 2,300 fish all to themselves. And Muck has 6,360. It looks like the Eclipsed one has 140. 140 fish, all to yourself. That's a lot. And then Vexy. Oh, Vexy has 10,055. Somebody's been busy catching fish. Okay, I'm getting a little better now.
Oh, I would share my fish with you, but I don't know how.
There's technically a way to give your fish away. I forget how to do it though. It's like exclamation point and give space, how like Hi Cheaty Bird, however many you want to give, but I wouldn't do that because it'll do nothing. Just keep your fish because it helps you quote unquote purchase sound effects for the stream. Also, did you know that you can do exclamation point bomb in the chat? You can lay a little bomb on the chat down here at the bottom. Lunar, are you also kicking people's cars off of the parking spots as well? Is that what you're doing? Hey there, D-Day. Welcome on through. How you doing today?
I got a feast.
Delicious. Cheesecake says they parked funny. Was it funny enough to laugh? I would have loved to see that. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay, we're getting much better now. Okay. I'm feeling more normal. Well, I'm feeling more normal again. Oh, really gross a second ago. Too much heat. Guys. Did you know I'm not actually orange? It's all a lie. I've been lying to you this whole time. I'm actually white. All of the orange is just Cheeto dust. Yeah. I'm a cheesy bird. I'm a Cheeto bird. Creeper says, okay, enough Tarkov. Now time for War Thunder because I hate myself. Just go over there and play an L3. Get some head pats, you know? Eclipse says, lots of Cheeto dust. Yeah. And then my hands, they're just dirty hands. I'm just kidding, they're not dirty hands. These are just crispy Cheetos. And some say that the black snoot is from the coffee that I drink. Sounds like I'm just a big mess. Lunar says, so if you take a shower, do you turn back to white? There is actually an avatar that I have that does interact with showers, and it does turn the character white if I'm in a shower. Lunar says, no, it's the dip. It's the dip. I gotta keep this sweater on to keep my dust from going away whenever the wind comes by. That'd be kind of funny if it like got really windy and I turned white. Like all the dust just falls off. The dust keeps you warm during the winter, sure. Of course I'd be made out of cheese. I make all these cheesy jokes. Of course I'd be made out of cheese. Come on, guys. I thought this character through big time. I know what I'm talking about. Lunar says big. Smiley. Smiley.
Oh, how do I share my fish with you? Cause my stream lagged out?
I think if you want to share fish, I would say probably instead of doing the actual like command to actually give me your fish, because that'll go nowhere. I would say just do cast instead. Exclamation point cast, and then you'll get a chance at catching a fish, and then I'll nibble it up. That way you can share your fish with me. Mike says, nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? I believe Bagel Days, unfortunately the exclamation point cast only works over on twitch.tv. It's just a limitation of the system they use. In fact, I actually think they stopped updating the application altogether for some reason. Delicious. Thank you. Totally up to you though, Bagel. I know it's probably a little bit easier for you to use over on YouTube. What is behind me here? What is this? What time is it right now? 11:08. We've been streaming for a whole hour, guys. Wow. We've been streaming for a whole hour. What? What? An entire hour. An entire 67 minutes and 19 seconds.
Say hi to Gold.
Hello. Hi. How's it going, little fish? How you doing? All right, see ya. I said hi. Do I get a treat now? Do I get a treat? I want a treat. You guys got games on your phone? Nice. We're gonna get a fish. Guys, we're gonna get a fish. Did you hear that? We're gonna get a fish. Here it comes. A black spotted grunt. I don't see the black. Oh, I do see this black spots. Delicious. Onyx says, nom the cheaty. Don't nom the cheaty. Nom the fish. The fish are delish. Whoa, wait a minute. What the heck happened? I just noticed something. Hold on, I'll make a mention. Fish crackers. Yo. It'd be kind of funny if Cheaty was actually like just, it's like you are what you eat and I'm fish crackers. Instead of Cheetos. Trissadine, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay bean.
Yeah, you got your fish.
Trissadine says, hello there, Mr. Cute Cheeto Bird. Hello there. How you doing? Glad you could stop on by today. A sponge? It says Lunar got a new record for sponges. A new record for sponges. Interesting. Lunar's just cleaning up the lake. You know? Lunar's doing such a good job. It's SpongeBob, says Muck the Cat. That's true. It could be SpongeBob. A parrotfish. Delicious. What do I do with this? What do I do with that? Huh? You're putting cars on my playing field here with all my little buddies down here. You're squishing people. It's a fish. Eat it. It's not a fish. Actually, I'm kind of curious. I don't even know if it's true or not, but I wonder if enough volume would be able to like just take a bite out of a like a car. Like, I mean, their teeth, they look pretty, you know, take a bite out of a car. It's like, hey, you parked in my spot. Oh yeah, well, I don't care. Well, you're gonna care in a second. I'm gonna bite your car. And you just bite it, and then just... And then they're like, whoa, I'll move my car now. Please don't take any more bites out of my car. Good luck, Rocky. Hey, level up. Great job. Tastes like red paint. Hey, Eclipsed. Out of curiosity, or anybody who wants to answer this, what do you call, or sorry, what tastes like blue paint but is red paint? Oh, how do you say this one? Hold on. What tastes like blue paint but looks like red paint? Red paint. We do not. We do dad jokes here. Yeah, sorry, Eclipsed. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we do the family-friendly ones over here. The ones that everyone can enjoy. Failing says, lurking at my appointment. Oh, hey, welcome on through. No sound. Gotcha. I really appreciate that, Eclipsed. You're doing the right thing. Making sure that everyone's comfy first. Great job. Sorry, Rocky. I can't do that. You'll have to find somebody else to duel for now. Ooh. An AI palm? Is that what that said? An AI palm? Uh-oh. The Pokemon system has AI in it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Somebody just won some monies. If you type just slots, then you'll only put in one. You got you some fish. Heck yeah. Whoa! Lunar caught an old PC. It has the Windows 98 like welcome sound. That's pretty. I think actually that was Windows 95. I'm not really sure. Yeah, you gotta put a number after slot. If you just do slots, that only puts in one coin. How's your day going today, Tursadine? Are you working hard or hardly working today? Oh, who's this? Hey there, Drew. Welcome on through. How you doing today? Glad to see you again. Out of curiosity, Drew, are you on desktop or are you on your phone or tablet today? Whoa, guys, they're battling for a whole one fish right now. Uh-oh. And it looks like Rocky's off to a strong start this time. Lunar might be in trouble. Uh-oh. Oh no. Man. Rocky hit a whole bunch of crits that time. Wow. Drew says, I'm on a tablet right now. Just finished closing up shop. Hey, that's awesome. Great job, Rocky. There's your first win. Heck yeah, GG's you two. Eclipsed One says something really odd is that I got something really odd is that I got like no delay. I normally do. Yeah, over here on Twitch it's pretty darn good usually. But that's awesome, Drew. I'm glad that it's working for you. I've been trying to make YouTube be the more accessible one so that you can watch it on literally anything, including tablets. Tablets, TVs, desktop, and phones. Let's see, where's Drew down here? Drew should be on the screen right now. There you are. Look, right there. I'm not sure what Pokemon that is. Never seen that before. Cookie says, another car! Oh. We're doing a little dance. Gotta do our little dance. Guys, did you do dances? You guys do dances? Whoop, oh, hey. Eyes up here. Eyes up here, okay? Wow. Eclipse says, I know that sound. You're using an index, aren't you? The sound? Which sound did you hear? Oh, that sound. No, that is just Steam VR. Steam VR makes that noise. Drew says, Cheaty, will you be at Ferality? I don't actually think so. I don't actually think so. But here's the reasoning for that is because basically Ferality is just like a meetup that I have on like a weekly basis with people that I actually know. And enjoy talking to, and the last time I went to a Ferality, I crashed numerous times, including the whole crash that lasted an entire night. So, which actually kind of almost nearly ruined me being at an Afali meetup because of that. So that was kind of like poopy. So I think I'm just gonna skip it because what's gonna happen is when Ferality's happening, there'll be other meetups that are happening in the Avali community that I can just go to and I don't have to pay money for. So I don't know. I don't see the value because I don't go to like the shows or anything like that. I just go there to talk to people. That's the whole point for VR chat for me. So I don't see the point in Ferality. Cookie says, I'm watching on my car stereo. I didn't even think you could do that. Oh, I wonder if I could watch... Oh, that'd be such a bad thing to do. I wonder if I could watch Twitch streams in my smart car. I should totally do that today. Oh, I should do a mini camp out. Oh, I should do a mini camp out. I'm excited. Oh, guys. I'm going to do a mini camp out today. But no, to Eclipsed. My headset is the Quest Pro. I'm using the Meta Quest Pro right now. MX says, "Happy Monday! Getting the vibe. I like it so far." Yeah, we're just like I guess you could say our streams are basically family friendly kind of stuff. Not necessarily like PG necessarily. Sometimes I'll say some stuff that is probably not the best thing to say, or well, maybe not that. How do I say this? I try to keep it E for everyone in a way. I think that makes it more fun. There's so many people out there who do stuff that's just like adult oriented. I like to do something different. I like to be that person that does it a little bit differently. All right, MS. Thank you so much for hopping on through. Great to have you here today. Hope you enjoy your time. Drew says, "Nah, it isn't free. It's €25." No, I know. What I mean is that a volley, right? How do I say? Like for instance, the Space Bird Federation, a Volleykin, and other a Volley Nest, and others will all be having meetups that for people who aren't able to or just don't want to go and pay 25 plus euro or whatever to go to a con. They'll have their own cons that aren't that. Hey, what's up? What's up, tough guy? What you doing? Huh? Who says, "I want to upgrade headset and full body, but there's like no new stuff on the Game Changer though. I'm waiting for Flex Pose result first." Yeah, I want to wait until Flex Pose comes out, and then I'm also possibly gonna look into the Steam Frame after it's been out for like a couple months, and see if like any problems or anything like that pop up for it.
I lost my last 213 fish, loudly crying face.
Yeah, that's what happens, Rocky. Where'd all your fish go? MSMX says, "Still personally wouldn't play this on the TV, but yeah, 100%. I mean, I've been noticing that people have been playing this on the TV. Oh yeah? Because I look at the analytics later on after all the stuff goes through, and it actually says like it's kind of weird. More people watch these streams on TV than they watch on their tablets, which is like crazy. Hold on. MS says, "There's a streamer I watch that tries to keep it safer too. I try to recommend non-18 plus streamers to raid into just in case, but I watch a lot of them. I try my best to find the ones that I'm looking for. I think one of them that I raided into just recently, like they were doing fine as I was looking at them, and then as we raided into them, they started doing some really interesting things, and I got a couple messages from people. They're like, 'Help, he's being odd.'" It was kind of funny. Not you. Not you. Not you, Smiley. Drew says, "Actually, sometime when I'm still at shop, I open your streams on big screen and buyers ask what cartoon is it." Do you really? Oh, what is that? Holy cow, that's cold. What is it?
I found it in the fridge.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, all the more reason for me to keep it the way I do then. Definitely, for sure. I try my best to keep everything the way it is. Lunar, did you win again? Great job. Look at all these fish you're getting. Lunar, you have 34,000 fish. Lunar, I didn't know you were a dragon. You're hoarding all the fish. Guys, did you know that Lunar's a dragon? Lunar says that's 343 bang sound effects. I think that might be more than... I think it might be like 3,000 bang sound effects. Accidentally, I mean, says MS. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's probably gonna... Maybe not. I don't know. I try to follow the right people who won't be... like, bad. Like, obviously, I'm trying to keep, like, a particular vibe going here. So, like, obviously, like, rating out to the right people for that would be better. But I'm not always going to hit the mark. And I know that. I know that's not going to happen as I try to find people to rate out to. The ongoing thing is just like, hey, like, being weird is awesome. And in a way, yes, very much true. But also keeping it under wraps in a certain way. In the public spaces, I like to... I consider this a public space, this over here, to me. So keeping it less weird, I guess, in a public setting makes more sense. As non-weird as being a feathered raptor on your screen is. Rocky says, I bid 2,300 fish, and now I only have 30 fish left. Did you know that you can get more fish by just watching the stream? Wow. Also, maybe, like, bidding as much as you possibly can. Might not be the best. Alright, let me check my Discord real quick here. Looks like we do have a friend quest there, and I cannot see your name, but I'm pretty sure I know who that is. There we go. Let me send a little wave. There we go. Got cheesecakes. I feel like this is going to be really loud if I play this, so I think I might skip on that for now. Oh, I need to get my screen. Oh, is that Big Smoke? Is that Big Smoke? Oh, is that their name, Dear Darling? I mean, I might need to look them up. I'd love to have more. I'd love to have more streamers in my repertoire. People who are nice, cool, and chill for me. Bourgeoisie sounding. What? Me? No. I'm trying to be fancy. Can't I be fancy, Lunar? Look, you're fancy all the time. Look at you. Look how fancy you are. I saw your outfit yesterday. You are very fancy. I get to be fancy a little bit sometimes too.
Oh, hey MSMX, thanks for hitting that follow button.
MSMX, thanks so much for hitting the follow button over on twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay, Bean. Welcome on in. Heck yeah. I try my best not to cuss on a lot of different things. I'm not always perfect on that. I know that. Especially recently, I've been just around a lot of people that do it. So, I've kind of gotten a little comfortable with it. But during streams, I try to do my best not to do that. Nova says, hi-oh, why Borb? That's what I do. I'm a Borb. I'm an Orby Borby. Drew says, I'm going to go lurking while playing Subnautica 2. Can you try doing exclamation point, what is it called? Exclamation point lurk in the chat. See if it works. How you doing? How you doing?
Who wants to face me? Cause I need fish.
Aki says, who wants to face me? Rocky, the unfortunate thing is that the people can only face you for the same amount of money that you currently have, which is money, but virtual currency you have, which is only 30 at the moment. Oh, I think it worked. I think it did hear it. You got this, Smiley. Keep it up. Smiley's working out right over there. My man.
Oh, is this stream teen friendly? If yes, then what about your server?
We try to keep it that way. Basically, it's just a family-friendly kind of thing. Just at the moment, I don't really necessarily have any moderators or anything like that, so it's kind of hard to keep up with everything that goes on, but you know, we try. But mainly my my online presence kind of like revolves for the most part is to keep things family friendly. My YouTube is family friendly, my Blue Sky is, well, my Blue Sky is family friendly. My Twitch is as family friendly as I can make it, I guess. And then my Discord that I have as well is supposed to be family friendly as well. The rules at least state that it is. I try to keep it that way. I wouldn't even say T like for teen. I would say like more like E for everyone, in a way. Hi.
Thawing out fish stew.
You're thawing out fish stew. That sounds awesome. Fish stew. I didn't even know we had that. Get what?
Butter spigot.
Oh, okay.
Water can.
Yeah. Over there. There? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, he's already gone. Sorry. We were talking about going to the store. Our water spigot on the side of our house broke this morning. It's leaking. Well, it was leaking water into our basement at one point, so we had to fix that. Well, we had to turn off the water to that particular thing, and eventually we'll be replacing it probably sometimes this week or this weekend. So we got to do that now. It's kind of funny. We think the reason why that happened is actually because of the water freezing in the pipe and then cracking the thing in there. But the silly thing is that the piece of pipe that's there is actually designed to have that not happen, but it still happened.
Okay,
Humix
nice.
says,
Plus when I start content creation, it's all my accounts are all gonna be family friendly.
Yeah, that's awesome, Rocky. Nova says, "Hi-oh, how can I explain to my family an orange Cheeto dust covered bird is sitting on my screen talking about wanting fish?" Well, I mean, a character on your screen saying that they want fish versus saying they want something else that I'm not going to say, you know. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people so how do I say this? There's another website that I well, actually I didn't come across it. I think Smiley actually came across it before I did. I'm not going to say even what it is because it's actually a really raunchy site, but it makes me feel a lot better about Twitch because those people over there are like, the website is not necessarily, fix yourself. It's not necessarily catered towards like 18 plus content, but it allows 18 plus content, and people take that as a challenge, and almost every single person that streams over there is streaming some incredibly like whoa stuff over there, and it's like, okay, so now I feel a lot better. Or not better, but I don't feel as bad about what's happening over here on Twitch sometimes, because Twitch has some very interesting content that pops up on it sometimes. But it's considering what I've seen over there on that other site, and then looking at Twitch, it's like, okay, it's not that bad, you know. But I feel like there's not enough content creators doing stuff. VR chat streams like what I'm doing right now. VR chat streams like what I'm doing right now, where they're not being NSFW in some shape or form. The things that they're talking about and things. Got to be something for the occasional inappropriate joke or something. Parental guidance. Yeah, that's probably more along the lines of what it is. But like that's not necessarily like a teen thing. Like if you look at like teen stuff, like if something's rated T for teen, right? There's usually stuff in it that is like how do you say, like violence, right? Violence. Maybe there's some like some blood or something like that in the content that you're doing, but nothing necessarily like over the top or anything. PG, I guess PG. If I ever think about like a PG movie, you're usually doing pretty good there. Like there's some comic mischief. Comic mischief is usually what's described with PG stuff. Comic mischief, jokes that not necessary. What was that noise? That was an interesting one. I think that was a Discord message, but it did not come through on computer. Uh-oh. Judging by the name of it, Phalanx, I can kind of get an idea of what that may or may not be, but I'll not play that right now. I'll give you a reaction to it or something later. Yeah, the comic mischief, like I don't know, like how do I say, like every once in a while, like I'll walk away from the camera or something, like I'll walk into the kitchen over there and the camera follows me when I go in there, and sometimes you can like kind of not necessarily see anything bad or anything like that, but you can see my rear end sometimes, because it's just this avatar has like oh, where'd everything go? There it goes. You can kind of see like my rear, because my tail on this bird avatar goes up and then down. So you can see some white feathers, and some people go. So I have had people get weird about that. I'm like, okay, buddy, calm down. Eyes up here, buddy. But some would consider that like a comic mischief kind of thing because it's like, oh no, there's a booty in the screen or whatever. But no, other than that, it's that's about as weird as I guess you could say weird as it gets here. I just don't want to say the name of the site because I don't want anybody trying to look that up. Because that site is one of those things where it's like you just put in like, yeah, I'm 18, and they don't ask any further questions, and it's like there is some very unsavory stuff on that site. Yarr! No, I mean your stuff is just like your regular gaming and stuff like that. To be perfectly honest, that's not bad either. But no, I don't know. I try. I've been trying for like the longest, not necessarily the longest time, but I've been trying to find other streamers that are similar to the idea that I have right now, where it's not necessarily all the stuff going on over there or over there, but just like a nice chill stream where you're just talking. And I have found a few. Unfortunately, none of them stream at the same time as I do. So when I go to leave and I try to raid out, I can't raid out to them. So, but no, there are some good beans out there. There really are, and not necessarily saying like people who do stream more 18 plus streams and stuff like that. They're not bad. It's a different vibe, and that's not the vibe I'm going for. Chillbite says, "Biting all of you." Gotcha. I'm gonna boop you. Boop boop boop. Gotcha. Won't be different. Won't be different. I think probably one of the reasons why I am like that, or try to be like that, is because I had to basically raise 2 kids whenever, what was it? I had to raise 2 kids at the age of like 14 or 15. So because my dad wasn't really there, or my stepdad anyway wasn't really there, so I was like, okay, well I'll raise these 2 kids with my mom. So whenever that happened, I was like, I need to because I used to be like a really piece of work. I used to be a real piece of work at one point, and I was like, I need to change that so I can be better and be a little bit of a role model for these kids. And I just haven't really stopped doing that. I've been getting a little bit more lax with that as of recent in certain areas and stuff, but I still try to present myself in a certain way. You raising your brothers and sisters is the reason why you have 1 billion dad jokes? I mean, technically, let's see. I've maybe I don't want to say that. Whatever. I technically had like 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had about 4 dads in my life. Yeah, I have 1 in my life still. So Father's Day is coming up. I'll have to do something for that. But wow. I have definitely heard a lot of dad jokes in my life, so I get to share them with you guys. MS says, what are your pronouns before I go? He, him, myself, and for nicknames, MS works or X. He, him. I don't care if you call it he, him, they. I guess some people say it if you want to call me that, because I'm a bird on the internet, but I don't know. I go by that. Great to meet you though, by the way, MS. Thanks so much for stopping in today. It was really nice talking to you. Creeper says, I had to raise my siblings when I turned 13, and you know how I turned out.
IO pronouns are he, chirp.
He, him, Cheeto is how I have it in VR chat. Bagel Day says, you always seem very positive and wholesome. I try my best. I definitely try my best. The Nachi says, Hayo's a big dad for his burbs. Yeah, my little babies. Over there. My little baby birds. My little pipsqueaks. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cookie. I'm hoping that, I mean, you saying that you're at work and stuff like that and being able to hopefully be out of that kind of situation, I hope that things are much better for you now than before. Sorry to hear that, Bean. Oh, what was that? Was that the 2-hour mark? I don't like the fact that they're doing that in these videos. It's a study stream where every 50 minutes they have like a study time, and then they have a 10-minute break, and they make a little meow sound whenever it's time to calm down for a minute. Nova says, Hayo's pronouns are dad joke master and fish number. White Wolf says, only 2 hours? Yeah, yeah, we're doing, that's what I'm trying to keep it at. I'm trying to keep like a little bit of a, it's kind of a little bit of like a schedule. Not necessarily a schedule, but kind of like a schedule. So I start when I can, get my workout in, go for at least 30 to 40 minutes. Then hop off and just kind of chill out for a little bit, and then like sit down, cool off and everything, and then stand back up and start talking again. And well, not that I wasn't talking before, but I talk a lot. I'm doing it right now, guys. Did you know that I'm talking? Holy cow! Look at me all.
Oh, hey Vizzy _the_cute_fox. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Vixie the cute fox has hit the follow button. Thanks so much for hitting that follow button, Bean. Great to see ya. Hope you enjoy your stay. White Wolf says, "Do I have to donate again?" Bean, I'm gonna be live like every day, or every weekday anyway. You don't have to donate. You're all good. I don't want you to like put a whole bunch of money into the thing. You can if you want, but it doesn't even have to. It doesn't even have to be like 25 or whatever. Like it can be whatever the heck you want to put in there. Totally up to you, Bean. But you don't have to. You don't have to. I'll be here again tomorrow. And then it's free. See? It's free. Maybe what I should do is make like another thing where it's like there's a way to make it free to stream extend. Like 10,000 fish. 10,000 fish. Something that's like you have to earn it to make it happen, but like totally achievable,
I love how you call us beans.
Well, you are the little beans. White Wolf says, "Yeah, you might be here tomorrow, but I have to work." I mean, do you have the day off today? Is that what you're saying? Ooh, I'm getting hungry all of a sudden. Ooh. My body can be annoying sometimes. It's like, oh, you're hungry now. And it's like all of a sudden, it just goes, boom, hungry time. White Wolf says, no, I just came home. Oh, I see. So you come home as just as I'm about to stop streaming. I see. Usually. Oh, a moving truck. Someone might be moving in. Very cool. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. That's just what happens. Oh, is somebody moving in? Hello? Guys are making noises. Loud noises. Wah. Guys, did you... Oh. Guys, did you know that White Wolf is right there in the chat? Did you know? Guys, did you know? Look right here. Testing. Did you know that White Wolf donated a whole $25 to the cause that we got going on right now? He donated a whole $25 to Feeding America. You know what that did? Zamu Bat, welcome on through, Bean. Thanks so much for hitting that follow button over on Twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay. But did you know that he donated $25? You know what that did? That fed 250 men, women, and children here in the USA. And they are all very thankful for that.
Thank you for the follow, Zamubat.
250 people got their tummies full of food and got to actually go do something awesome. Nova says that beeping noise means your truckload of fish has arrived. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, I'm hungry and I door dashed 250 pounds worth of fish. And I'm... Oh my goodness. Wow, they're all the way over there and you can hear that over here? Wow. Lunar says, you're getting more views on Twitch than someone with 200k subs on YouTube. I mean, that kind of happens over on YouTube. YouTube's a very interesting spot to be sometimes. For some reason, I'm getting over on YouTube. My streams don't do too well over on YouTube, but over on YouTube, my videos have been getting picked up a lot more than usual. We're talking like 3 to maybe 6k views on a short that I do over there, which sounds like a small number, but for me, that's a huge number. Like, I don't know. It's really cool to see happening over there. And it's really consistent too, all of a sudden. Like, I can just post stuff over there and it just people like it. People enjoy it and they say like, hey, this made me smile. And that's such a treat to hear that. That's such a treat to hear that. People go like, oh, this actually made me smile. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I love it so much. Lunar says, no, he's streaming on Twitch right now. Drew says, Cheaty become popular. No. No. Are you using hashtags, Creeper? That's super important to use hashtags or tags in general over on YouTube. Kind of gives YouTube an idea of where they should be putting your stuff. He's also streaming on Twitch right now. That's interesting. I do know that some people there's a person that I thought, what's his name? Not Pixel Mod, but Pixel. Oh, the headset battery's low. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh my god, get in there. There we go. Okay, we might have survived. how am I trying to say? What was the word I was looking for? Oh, Pixel Tree. Pixel Tree is the person that I follow on both YouTube and Twitch, and for some reason I forget how many followers he has on or not followers but subscribers or whatever they're called over on YouTube. But he gets like a ton of like viewership over on YouTube, but for some reason on Twitch he gets like one. I'm not really sure why, because like it's obvious that people like to talk to him and enjoy his content, but then over on Twitch for some reason his content just doesn't go anywhere, and I don't know why, because he's more like, he's kind of like me a little bit. He has like his it's kind of like a podcast. He talks about stuff. He enjoys doing that, makes videos and talks about stuff. But for some reason, he just doesn't get picked up on Twitch. I don't know. But on YouTube, I think he's got like maybe like he averages like what, maybe like 100, maybe 150 viewers on his streams, I think. Last I checked. The last time I checked was like maybe 2 months ago, but I mean, it's been a little bit. Because I lucked out. My last short got 159 views before YouTube went, oh, gun content, bury it. Yeah, YouTube's a little weird about that kind of stuff. Now, you can still succeed with that content, but YouTube very much does not push it very much. Drew says, yes, you will become bigger than Majira and someday get 5 million views, no problem. So I'm going to be really like, how do I say this? If I were to get to that point, I don't think I'd even be making like anywhere near that, like even a fraction of that. Like we're talking like, I mean, it's all, how do I say this? That would be stressful to have that kind of stuff going on for me. That'd be really stressful to have that much attention on me. I can tell you right now, if I had that many people watching my stuff, there'd be people who hate me and stuff like that just because the numbers were high. You know, I don't want to deal with that. So there'll be a point where it's like, okay, well, I've gotten to a point where it's like, yeah, I did it. But now I'm probably just going to restart. Like, I'm going to find all the people that I want to keep around me, and I'm going to restart. And if the people who are like, we know who that is, they'll follow me on the new stuff. But I don't want to be like a main character or anything like that. I just want to be nice and chill and have fun. I don't want to like go nuts. I know that might sound really weird that I would like get up there and then restart, but I don't want the online to be a stressful thing. I know it. If I keep doing what I'm doing right now, it's going to happen, and that's going to stink. But I'm going to stay around for as long as I can. Enjoy the time that I have here and everything like that. And then if it gets too stressful, which I know it's going to happen, but if it gets too stressful, I'll just restart. It's really gonna stink because I really like this character a lot. Batman Who Laughs says, dang, I am a YouTuber. I am bad at making vids. It's not necessarily just being good or bad at making a vid, because like some of the videos that I see on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, I won't say that necessarily they're like, how do I say this without being mean? I'm gonna put it out there. They're not like quote unquote quality content, but that's the part that people like. Sometimes you can make some really good, just find a niche market, you know, like do something different, you know? Like I guess the different thing that I do, and I'm actually surprised that not more people do it, but I just do dad jokes on the internet. I'm the dad joke bird, you know? I make short, maybe 10-second long videos of telling a dad joke with you looking at me. That's it. And people seem to like that. And I really appreciate that. It's good, clean, happy fun, you know. But when I say quality content, I wouldn't even say that my stuff is even quality content. All I do is just stand in front of a camera and tell a joke, you know. That's what I do. But people like it. So there's other people out there who draw stick figures doing stuff on YouTube right now, and those are taking off like crazy. There are people out there who just do stuff where they take a sound bite and then they point a camera at them and then they just repeat the sound bite so that it's them saying it instead of whoever said it originally. And people love that. You know, like it you don't necessarily have to be like, whoa, this is so crazy and wild and oh my gosh, just have fun with it. Just do something and have fun with it. That's the whole point of this stuff. Yeah. Bagel Days says, it's nice getting popular and it's nice staying cozy too. I don't necessarily like the idea of being popular. I like when people say like, oh, you're gonna be a pop-you-fer. I actually don't like that name because that's something that happened before, and my friends were all making fun of it and stuff. Like, oh, you're gonna be a pop-you-fer, because I was with my old character that I had before this one. I was like, you're gonna be a pop-you-fer, and then at one point it kind of somewhat happened. Now I didn't restart because of that. That was something else that happened, which I'm not going to talk about, but something else did happen. I just said, you know what, this is too much. I'm just going to restart. So I restarted, and now I'm this. But no, it's the whole like online thing. When things get too stressful, I walk away from it. You know, like, in the online space. The online space should be happy and fun. And if something like, if it's like with it, delicious, thank you. But it's like if a friend is having a problem or something like that, I'm absolutely going to be there to help them through it and stuff. But it's like it's mainly just a popular thing, and that's why one of the reasons why, like, when someone says you're going to be a pop-you-fer, I'm like, please don't say that. I don't want people calling me that. I don't like that. Have a good one, Numix. You take care of yourself. It's kind of funny. I used to be a red fox before this. That's kind of where the whole color scheme even came from. If you ever look at a volley, you hardly ever see them be orange like this. But I just took the colors of a red fox, because that's what I was before. And then I just became in a volley instead. It's kind of funny, because like I even had like the blue scarf and the sweater. I don't think I had glasses back then, though. I don't think I had glasses on my character. Hey there, Rocky. I see ya.
Hello there.
Hello. White Wolf says, so if I should do something different, maybe I shouldn't breathe. No, that's not what I mean. Bean. No, I mean, you're already doing it, White Wolf. Oh, hey there. How's it going? How you doing, Gold? You taking care of yourself? All right, see ya. No, you're already doing it, White Wolf. You're taking pictures of your character, adding a nice little story to it. I really enjoy that. It's just going to be a matter of time. I think that the thing that you're needing to do right now is going and commenting on other people's content as well, so that you can get recognized. Like, oh, this person's really nice. Maybe I'll go check out their stuff, so they can come and see you. Right now, you're such a small account right now that nobody can see you yet, because Blue Sky, which is where you're at, doesn't necessarily have an algorithm that's going to push your content out there. You have to be the algorithm and garner the people to come in. I think that's all you got to do. But at the same time, you're just doing your thing. You're vibing, and you're doing great. You are doing something different. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's the 2-hour mark. Alrighty, guys. We're going to have to start closing up shop here. Really appreciate everyone stopping in today. It's been a fantastic day. It's the 2-hour mark. I'm trying to keep like a somewhat little bit of a schedule going here, and it also smells like lunch is on the way, and I'm getting really hungry, and I want to gobble it up. So. White Wolf says, well, I'm looking for content, but there aren't really much. I mean, maybe if you just use the same hashtags that you're using, click your hashtags, and it'll show you this content by people using the same hashtags, such as like hashtag furry or hashtag art or something similar. Drew says, no worries. I'll be back tomorrow with another workout stream, you know. Same bird place, same bird time. But I think it's time that we start looking for some. I'm actually surprised. We actually have some lurkers over on YouTube today. Hello there, everyone. We've got Drew there. I know that, and Bagel Days, and one other person. Who might it be? Hello, hi, and welcome. Batman says, "Oh, I am a furry. Not gonna lie. I love being a furry. The furries are pretty cool." Some people say, are you a furry? People over on TikTok would always ask, are you a furry? I'm like, no, I'm a feathery. But no, I'm a furry too. Testing? I will have to do some testing. It does sound like my microphone got more bassy for some reason. I don't know if I did something to it. Looks normal though. I don't know. Alrighty guys, let me see if I can find you guys a nice little spot to go. Let me see if I can switch you guys over to the BRB scene. Alright, Batman, have yourself a good one. Oh, wait a minute, that's not the right one. Wait, what? Oh, that's right, it's in sources. What is my controller doing? Holy cow. There we go. Alrighty, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping in today. We're over on twitch.tv. We're going to send you guys over to another rated person. Let me see if I can find somebody real quick here. Have a good one, Drew. See ya, Muck. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Rocky. You too, White Wolf. Have a good one. Let's see here. Who can we send you guys over to? Twitch.tv.
Take it easy, ho. And until next time, you guys, stay safe out there.
Heck yeah. Oh my goodness, everyone's playing VR chat today. Oh, you know what? I think...
I get the, every once in a while, when I really need snacks, I'll get like the giant packs of like the regular like cheese sandwich crackers, right? I don't ever see these. I don't see these, otherwise I would get these.
Alright, I think I found somebody. You know, maybe what I should do is also label my streams actually SFW, because I don't think I do that. So maybe I'll look into adding that as a tag. Yeah, YouTube Shorts. What you should be doing over there, Creeper, is using up to 5, but no more hashtags. So up to 5. If you use more than 5, they may actually like not demonetize you, but also like push your stuff down as well. But if you have like 1 to 5, they'll usually like push your videos to people who also play those games, or to people who also like to use those hashtags. It's very useful. For instance, if I do anything that says jokes in it, they do considerably better because it pushes the jokes to people who like to hear jokes. If I do other content like Wowie Wednesday videos and stuff like that, and I don't use the hashtag for jokes, they do worse, but they still do pretty good because of a different thing that I'm doing right now, which is including one more thing. Also, whenever you upload a piece of video, upload the video in a short form content type of way. So like you're talking vertical video stuff, right? And then instead of adding music or anything like that to it, use the YouTube app on your phone to upload the short. And then one of the options you'll have is use a sound. Use a sound and then find a sound like a piece of music or something like that has for up to a minute long. But up to a minute long of music that is used by a whole bunch of other people, and it'll boost your numbers by a heck of a lot, and more people will see your content. You'll get more subscribers and more natural growth coming through by doing that. Anyway, if you want more information, let me know. You can always message me on Discord, of course, for to learn more stuff about that. I'm learning along with it, so like everything I learn, you can learn too. Anyway, you guys have a good one. That's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna give you guys. Oh wait, I need to go to my actual channel here. I forgot. I can't do it the way I used to do it anymore because of how I'm doing this now. But I'm gonna go to my channel. I'm gonna mute that, and then I'm gonna do /raid space Direcast. Direcast, from my understanding, is he's a little otter guy. He's a real cute little dude. And he for the most part, from what I can see, is completely SFW. Now this is over on Twitch.tv. Unfortunately, these raids do not work over on YouTube. It's just how it is. But if you guys want to hop on over to Twitch.tv to do a raid, you are more than welcome to do so. But this is going to be it for me today. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you everyone so much for hopping on through. But until next time, this is Hi-Yo Cheetybird signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Until next time.